Welcome back over to Salvy and Quinn. We're in the...
I forgot about this
area,
too.
The final level.
Yo.
Underground moon caverns. On our way to the final boss. And we've got a crazy story this episode.
We do have some shit going on.
Shit happened.
Shit hit the fan.
4,000.
I don't know why I picked 4 for that. 10,000 FPS.
10,000 frames per second. I don't even know where to start. It was after the last session.
Yeah.
Saturday. And it's Good Friday. Happy the Good Friday.
The Good Friday.
The Good
Today, not after the last session, motherfucker.
Oh, he did. Death number 1. And we went to sauna night after. And what happened at sauna night? We went to sauna a couple times.
We did do that. We went in the sauna.
That was a classic of sauna night.
We had... What did we even have? Like, I don't know how to describe that. We had, like, lettuce wraps out of
it was it was a Korean food, right?
Sumbak was, like, the type of
Some
sauce.
shit.
For the sauce. It was good, though. I liked it.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was, like, little squares of pork that Leith whipped up.
I know, that was very impressive.
Boys who could cook, and... Then me, Leith, and Keegan just chilled out talking about audiobooks while you guys went and hit the liquor store. And then
Keegan had to come join us
Leith
because I didn't bring my...
Yeah, tell me about that.
I just didn't bring my wallet because, I don't know, like, I thought about it and I was like, well, I don't have a... What do you call it? Like, I don't have pocket, really, in these... I was wearing the swim trunk still, so I wasn't just going to carry the wallet. So I was like, oh, whatever. I was like, I won't need it, right? I don't know the last time I got ID'd. But yeah, they ID'd me. So.
And you just were like,
nope. Yeah, she was asking for all the IDs, and I literally was like, as she was doing that to the other ones, I just kind of like awkwardly snuck away a little bit, like hoping she wouldn't ask me as well.
You're standing behind, just towering behind.
Yeah, but then I kind of like turned,
IDs.
As they went up to the counter, I kind of like left and turned away and started pretending to look at some other shit, and she was just like, "And you, sir?" And I was like, yeah.
You turned around, big grin on his face.
Yeah.
About that.
I wasn't planning on drinking tonight. After she's watched me like pick the stuff out.
That's what you said?
No, I didn't bother. I was just like, yeah, I didn't bring it. My fault, OG.
And then, how long was it till Keegan got there? You just hung out there?
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. It's like a 5-minute walk, so it wasn't bad.
Okay.
And it gave us time to swap out the drinks from the Crota to the straight and narrow, because we hadn't had that in a really long time.
Nice. Alright, well, I'm glad it made a difference.
Yeah.
And then, we cooked and went back to the sauna and drank a little bit. And then you and me hopped on the bus. Yeah. My girlfriend was already on that bus. We had planned that out. And we're riding on the bus.
Oh.
Probably, how far is it?
Guys, huh?
It's like a 45-minute bus ride.
Yeah.
You can just go around. Oh!
Wahoo! Wah! Wah! How did I end up? Okay.
Man, you're so bad.
What were they supposed to do, bro?
I could have done that.
What?
You could have hit the lava on the thing,
or
just like know the controls. It's all good. You play once a week. I can't follow you. Oh, we're back here.
Damn.
This might be a long episode. You might have to lock TF up.
Well, that's fine. It's the Fahad special.
That's what we're calling this video?
Yeah, it's a long episode, I guess.
Okay, so then we're on the bus, we're just talking, and it's like a 45-minute bus ride. We're probably like 25 minutes in.
Oh, yeah.
and Quinn taps me on the shoulder, and and we're sitting at like the back of the bus, but like sideways, so like the front of the bus is to our right. And the guy straight across the aisle from us, facing us, Quinn taps me on the shoulder and goes, "Yo, this guy looks exactly like Garrett." And I look up, and it's Garrett. Like, just straight up Garrett. Like, I just like, yeah, that's Garrett. So I look up, and when Quinn says, "This guy looks just like Garrett," I look up, and he's looking at me. He's looking me dead in the eye, and I just go for the dap, and we dap up right away.
Dude, I kept looking over at him, and I kept thinking that, but, like, I made eye contact with him, and he just did, like, nothing. Like, he had made no, like, nothing of recognition at all. So it's like, oh, I guess it just must not be him, because otherwise we would have obviously also dapped up or been like, hey.
Yeah, I know.
But then later he was like, oh, I didn't even recognize Quinn with like, I guess because of the haircut.
Yeah, the
and
buzz
the glasses
cut.
too. He hasn't seen
Yeah,
either.
yeah, true.
So fair
true,
enough.
true.
But yeah, that was really funny.
Still, he said he recognized me.
Yeah.
Who do you think the 6'6" guy is next to me? Could it be Aunt Quinn over here? Like,
Nah, mystery person.
Who could that be?
Mr. Bus.
Salvy and some guy. Like.
Salvy and some shit.
Shit. So we talk? We talked to Gareth for probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe not even quite that long, but until he got off.
And what did we talk? We were just at Ryan's talking about sauna night.
He's talking about like rock climbing. And
he's like going rock climbing all the time now. Like he said, like almost every day of the week, right?
Yeah,
I was like, damn, he's rock climbing a lot. He said Leith got him into that, didn't he?
Yeah, Leith or Gareth, or sorry, Leith or Ryan. I mean,
yeah, it was Ryan. Ryan. He's one of them. Someone we just saw.
Yeah,
the top hat on the bonsai built. So then he gets to his stop and he gets off. And you guys have no idea where this is going, but it gets crazy. We're sitting like with the front of the bus on our right, and there's a guy sitting at the back of the bus, so he's facing us. But he's right behind my girlfriend, so I can't even see him. Like, I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
And he starts talking right after Gareth gets off the bus. And we don't really know who he's talking to or whatever, but he just says this out loud. And obviously I can't say what he said, but he goes, "Your friend is restarted." And no one says anything. And then he spams that like 5 times. He says like 5, "Your friend is restarted. Your friend is restarted." Like he says it like 5 times in a row, except he's saying the actual R word. And then we all we're kind of like giggling or whatever, because we're like, what?
Yeah,
like,
this guy's on the phone to someone.
And we
like,
all thought he's on the phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's got some drug deal going on, and his friend doesn't show, or the guy who's talking to his friend doesn't show up or some shit. And then he's like, he's an idiot. He's a clown. He's an idiot. He's a clown.
Just over and over.
The things he was saying were stupid. And that's the one that killed me. And me and my girlfriend were quoting endlessly after. Because it's just so generic. Like, just basically, the things he was saying were stupid.
Yeah.
It's just, like, not an insult. It's just, like, the most basic insult ever. And he's just, like, being the most confrontational person possible. And he's looking for a fight. Like, that's all. Like, he's just these 3 people, this one guy were talking on the bus. He heard the conversation a little bit, although he wasn't listening because he didn't bring up anything.
Yeah, well, he did actually at one point. He quoted Gareth one time, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, I used to be his teacher, eh? I used to be his teacher. Your friend's a fucking idiot." Yeah, his teacher. Okay, buddy. He said something like that, I remember. That was the one thing he referenced.
When did Gareth say that?
Because Gareth was saying he got Ryan into...
I did.
Or other way around, maybe. Like, Ryan got him into...
Into
rock climbing, yeah.
Yeah, I think at that point I still didn't know he was talking to us. Like, because it was just so random. I'm like, no, he's got to be on the phone or some shit. And then he's just going off like that, but he's just like repeating the same lines
over
and over. He's a clown. He's a clown.
I was laughing. I was smiling so hard.
Yeah, I know.
Like laughing. I was so glad that your girlfriend was in between us, so she like I couldn't even see him. And
no, I couldn't.
I'm glad
he
couldn't see me too, because I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, and then she was looking at us.
Yeah,
so
he
couldn't see any of our faces.
Yeah,
like he could not see any of us.
Well, he clearly knew vaguely what I looked like, because then towards the end he started going, "Hey, why don't you go fix your fucking glasses, eh? Why don't you fix your glasses, eh, buddy? You don't stick up for your friends anymore?"
Yeah, you don't stick up for your friends. It's like, yeah, man, you're trying to start a fight by saying the things he was saying were stupid.
I thought that's what friends were for, eh? Okay, man.
And we're just dying, just try to not like totally break down, because we're all just giggling like crazy, like just. And then we get to our bus stop. After just like probably, I don't know, like 2 minutes straight of him just doing this.
Yeah.
And there's other people on the bus.
And,
Like,
yeah,
it's
nobody
like-
said a single thing.
No one said anything. It's just silent. Except
And him
he's a
going
clown.
off.
You're an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
And then eventually fix your glasses. And then you said you were just like, nah, they're good and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I was like, are they crooked? And then he just didn't say anything.
Yeah, he had no response.
That was like, because that was as we were all getting off, so that we got off at the same stop.
Yeah, we all got off at the same stop.
And
which
you
is
guys
crazy.
got off first, and then he went off, and as he was going by me, he said it again. I was like, are they crooked or what? And he just didn't say anything. So then he was in between us, and then as he was getting off, there was another guy also getting off, coming from the front of the bus. He's like, "Oh, go ahead, sir." And it just,
After the whole bus can hear him going off.
yeah.
Also, it goes without saying, Gareth had no idea this happened. Like,
Yeah, Gareth was already gone.
Gareth has no idea that he got slammed by some druggie on the bus. Like, the things he was saying were stupid. I just could not get over that one. That was so funny. And then, so we walk, and we're going to a comedy show, by the way. So we get into the parking lot of the comedy show, and we're gonna like share a little joint before we go in. So we're just kind of like in a little corner, kind of just by where you walk in the parking lot or whatever. And I never really got a good look at him again because I couldn't see
saw
him.
him at the end there, and then I was
Yeah, you did. He
literally
was right in
as we
front of
were
you.
walking as we got off the bus, I saw that he was going the same way. I was like, "Oh, he's going to the same place."
Yeah, he's going to the exact same-
jokingly, but
yeah.
then he actually did go to the same place,
Yeah, he
roughly,
was.
or like the same parking lot at least.
There's like a bar and the place where the comedy show is, obviously, and there's
Yeah.
like a casino as well. Like there's a bunch of low life shit going on in that parking lot, and including us. So we're smoking a joint in the parking lot, and then you say something like,
isn't that him? He walked
Yeah.
by a little ways away from us. I was like, "Oh, isn't that him?"
Yeah, wasn't that him?
And you were like, "No, he was wearing black."
Yeah, I said nah. He was wearing black, and this guy's wearing like all gray.
Yeah.
And we're still just kind of like laughing. It's like, I can't believe that just happened. Like
Yeah.
we're just like laughing about it. And I'm lighting the joint. We're all taking puffs. And then the guy wearing gray, he's like walking kind of like maybe, I don't know, 20 feet away. And he's on the phone, like he's calling somebody, which means he was meeting someone there, which is so funny. He's like trying to get into a fight, like on the way over, and then he goes, "Hey, you guys laughing about me?" And and yeah, we are. Like we are all we're all laughing pretty hard at him, and I just go, "Nah, man." And then he's just good. He just turns away and keeps talking on the
he was
phone.
like,
It's
"Oh,
so
okay."
bad. Like,
then,
"Oh, okay."
Just
And
back to the phone.
I thought about that later too. It's like I can't believe that diffused the situation. Like what sort of skills do I have? Just someone who's trying to start a fight goes, "Hey, you laughing at me?" And all I have to say is, "Nah, man." And he's
Nah,
just like,
man.
"Okay, yeah, no, they're not laughing at me.
They're not.
They're not. Even though they fucking definitely are. Like absolutely. Get on top. Go
100%.
like the top of the spire.
Is it
No, you
around the
can't.
back?
You can do wall jumps, maybe, between the.
Well, let's see what's back here. They gotta have some shit going on. The
Um,
bird.
And the frog.
frog.
That's what you're supposed to do. The first thing we took over. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, throwback. Wow, he's got hops.
Yeah, he does have hops. He's played for the ROG, the Odysseys. So then we go in and like we're kind of like settling down. We're like, I can't believe that happened. Like
Yeah.
that's actually crazy. And I can't believe that it got diffused that easily. Like, he was totally looking for a fight. And we could hear him on the phone as well. He was like, all right, I'll see you in a minute, type of thing. So it's just like, he was trying to get the 2v2. He was trying to find a fight for him and his friend. Like, these two blokes look like a good challengers.
Their glasses are crooked.
And then me and my girlfriend were joking later, we're like, oh, he thought Quinn was, like, super tough. Like Quinn with the buzz cut, and he's
tough.
super tall. Like he was like, "Oh, this guy looks fucking tough." Or are we gonna crash the wedding from up high?
No, we have to go into the door. I think this is like the reception hall.
Oh yeah, yeah it is. Well, I think that's it. Anything else? That was kind of our.
No, and then we went to the show.
We
The
went to
show
the
was
show.
just kind of whatever. I
Show
didn't
was-
like it as much as the
You
last
did have to.
one.
You got it for free.
I did get into for free.
So,
shouts to my boy Salvy.
Yeah, I bought.
I thought I was thinking about the exact same thing. I was like, can you just say like for 3?
Yeah,
and then they don't check. So
Yeah, and I did. No, I was like pretty high during it, and I just remember like halfway through, I'm like, wow, this is going so fast. and it's just not as funny. And
Yeah,
I could tell maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just too high to enjoy it or whatever. But Alex was behind me, and he wasn't laughing at all. And Alex would be howling.
It wasn't a great show. And I think one of the biggest compliments I gave to the only other show we've been to is that they were very like respectful with all of the jokes and stuff. And this time I didn't feel that way. I felt like it was more just he was just up there and he was like, ADHD is not real for like 20 minutes straight. And
What's
I was
that?
nah, it felt like a super long time though. And just like it was a lot of jokes like that. And
yeah, there's always times where he says something. I'm like, oh, that's supposed to be controversial, but then he's just. There isn't a punchline where he like reverses it. It's just like
no, he's just trying to be controversial for the sake of being controversial.
No, the guy that got up, the headliner, he got up and he's doing this stupid voice, and I'm like,
his voice was pretty crazy. I kind of liked it.
And I was like, either he's doing that voice on purpose, which is crazy, or that's just his normal voice, which is also crazy.
Yeah.
Either way, it's like he had to be putting it on a little bit. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the finale of Mario Odyssey. See you there.
Okay, what's up? Goodbye.